what kinds of perspectives have yielded the maximum insight for your coaches?
Very good, very good. And in fact, I mean, it's amazing that we are having these series of videos for International Coaching Week, right? I mean, coaching is definitely a responsibility. You mentioned about sales coaching.
Correct.
So when you think about sales coaching, I think what probably yields the best insights is when you take from the outside in perspective.
Mm-hmm.
So when you think about, hey, from the customer to you, right? So to give you an example, a couple of questions could be to say, hey, how is your customer acknowledging how your value is showing up on their results? How does your customer monetize your differentiation? Mm-hmm. So when you go ahead and take the outside in perspective, that is when they're able to put themselves in the customer's shoes and then start thinking differently. That's one. The second thing that I normally work when I work with leaders, mm-hmm. is primarily to ask them about what are the newer habits that they're willing to commit to.
Okay.
So, or what are the newer habits that you want to go ahead and cultivate this week or this month? So when we go ahead and think about newer habits, they are not focused on what they already have, but what is the addendum, what is the extra, what is the lanyard that they want to go ahead and bring to their own set of capabilities. It gets them thinking. And remember, when we say habits, it is just not about the actions, but it is about the consistency of actions.
Correct.
The third kind of perspective that is normally useful is to really think about, hey, what are the difficult conversations that you have been avoiding that you could do tomorrow?
Correct.
And that really gets them thinking to say, oh my God, okay, so what is it that I've been avoiding, whether it's personally, professionally, at the team level, etc., right? What have they been avoiding that they can confront tomorrow? So I would say, hey, the outside in perspective, habit formation, starting to look at what are the difficult conversations that helps people to think differently. And of course, I mean, there are multiple different perspectives you could bring in, right? Physical, psychological, political, etc. But these are some which I've seen triggers some level of reflection and thinking in the coaching.
Wonderful.